Alright, hi, Richie Moore here from Make Step Startup. Just a really brief one related to this book. So this is an international bestseller, this book, called The Decision Book, and it's written by Mikhail Kogoruz and Roman Shapler. So the reason I'm bringing this up is, firstly, it's an international bestseller. You should buy it. If you're not reading it already and you're a business owner, the idea is that this is 50 different models for decision making, and it shows you how to make decisions in different ways, in different circumstances. And essentially, Roman and Mikhail are into the science of actually how decisions are made. And I was in touch with Mikhail specifically recently, and he's basically into the idea of understanding how decisions may be made across different cultures. The reason I'm making this video is really kindly, Mikhail and I were in touch, and then recently he emailed me to share a beta test of a new site that he's making, and he's asked me to share it with you guys, with the students of 8-Step Startup, but also any of my followers. It's a really kind thing for him to do. Remember, the website's still in the beta phase. I'm going to read you what he wrote in the supporting email. So he wrote, this is what I have for your students, Richard. It's called the Decision Test, and the link for it will be on this particular post. It's a little side project Roman and I are working on. We're trying to find out if there are different decision-making styles in different cultures. This is an international project, and it's all very beta, so bear with him at the moment. But you're getting a first early insight into it by getting to try it out. I've tried it myself. It's 9 questions, really simple, about your decision-making style, and as a reward for helping, boost their data set, and add not just detail on where you're from, but things like your gender, your age, and things like that. You get a summary as well. So I think he goes on to say the test covers the 3 main areas of decision making that scientists agree upon, and I think going through the test gives you a fairly good idea about how to understand your own decision making style. At the end of the test there is a small summary, so you get a real appraisal of yourself at the end and the kind of decision maker you are. I think it's good because more than anything we're recognizing in business nowadays that knowing oneself, specifically in the idea of how one works, where my strengths are, where my weaknesses are, the kind of person I am, means I can be more productive because I know my limits and I know also where I'm going to be great, so I can play to those strengths, for instance. And this is a really crucial part of that, because decision making is something, well, you should be doing every single day, and you do more than you realize, because when it comes to deciding what you're going to execute on, there's decisions being made there. So firstly, make sure you get the book. Secondly, the website address is decisiontest.com. I'll post it on here as well, but that's a real nice thing for a best-selling author to do. As many of you have followed me know, I'm not just about reading books. I like to get in touch with the authors as well, because people like this can share great insights. I mean, this is being used by everyone from MBA course students all the way through to very high up business leaders as well. And I suppose that's what makes it an international bestseller, right? But sharing this kind of information is wonderful because it means that it gives you more tools to work with when it comes to building your startup. Anyway, check it out, decisiontest.com, and thank you very much to Mikhail and Roman for sharing that. In the meantime, have a massive Monday, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.